Okay, I need to have some data entry work done. What I need to have done is I need to have all the names that are members of the Auto Body Parts Association cut and pasted into a spreadsheet on Google Drive. So here is how it needs to be done. We need to first open up Google Drive, drive.google.com, log in there. I'm already logged in, and we can search for ABPA membership roster. It might be in your shared with me folder, and I've got some column headings already in place. Next, we need to go to www.autobpa.com, and we need to go to membership and then membership roster, and then we need to click on the United States and Canada, and we need to start with you'll go ahead and do all these. I'm gonna do Washington as an example, but I want you to start with Alaska and move yourself down to just every one of these blue states need to be done. So let's just go to Washington, and because the state is here, I don't need you to put U.S. or Washington. You can just copy, click and drag over all of these to the very bottom. Control and then right click and select copy, or hit Control C, either one. And then I'm going to move this off of my screen for a minute here because I have two monitors. And then you come over here and you just hit Control V, or you right click and say paste, and that pops everything down to there. So not every one of these have data for every one of these columns, but I need you to kind of use some common sense as to which ones go where. So the first one is typically always the contact. So that works fine. So I'll leave that one there. Now this one is the second contact, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Control X, Control V, and that moves it over to here. And here's the company name, Control X, Control V, and here's the street, Control X, Control V. Doesn't say it's a division of, so we won't worry about that field. And you notice up here, if I click in this field, there's the data right there. Even though it's not all visible, when it's like this one isn't, you can't see the whole general manager because it's behind this column C, but I can see the data right here. And so, I mean, I could stretch it out, but then you would be scrolling all over the place and you get lost. I think I will freeze column 1 as well. That way, if you do decide to go to the right, you won't lose track of the data there. And if you go up and down, you won't lose track of the top one because they're both frozen. One row is frozen, one column is frozen. Now this one is where you do have to kind of be a little more selective. Spokane is going to be the city, and double click here. Let's come up here. Washington, Control X is going to be the state, and the zip is going to be Control X, zip. There's two phone numbers there. That's great. We'll go ahead and just grab that one, Control X for phone 1, and I'll grab that as phone 2. Fax, I don't need the actual name fax, I just need the number. Put that into there. I don't see an email. Product lines, I can just copy that whole thing. Control X, put that over to here in the product lines. Next company. You can just click on it and then you can drag it. That's one way of doing it as well. Division of LKQ, you want to go ahead and say division of right here. There's the city, or the street. And I'll drag the city state zip over here, and then I'll just take it out of here. Take that comma off of there. Put it here. And I will delete that comma. cut that one and put it here. And there's my phone. I'll just drag it over to here. And I'll cut those. Control X. Click over here. Control V. I'll go ahead and get rid of that comma. And fax. And if you want, you can just copy the whole thing over. I don't care. I can strip them out pretty easily. I can strip out commas. Well, in this case, you can leave the fax because it's easy to drag and drop. Product lines, I'll drag and drop that one. Here's another contact with his name, so that's fine. I'm going to drag it over here to the contact 2. In fact, I'm going to make a contact 3 just in case you come across 3 contacts. Contact 3. Coface Collections, North America. Doesn't say any product lines. I'm just going to drag that over here to the company. There's no contacts there. Looks like it kind of goes in the same one, so it's 2. I'm going to hit Control X on that, and I'm going to Control V to paste it on the end of there. There we go, and there's my street. Drop it right there, and so forth. So on and on and on. Just keep parsing this out, and Control V. There's Washington. In this case, you can get rid of that space and that comma if you'd like. You can leave it there if it would be easier for you, because I can strip that out later if you would like. Phone, there's 2 phones with an extension. This one has an extension, so I'll just go ahead and grab that phone along with the extension, and I'll grab that phone. Control X, Control V. There's the fax. I'll just drag and drop it there. Email. There's a nice email. Drop that there. And looks like they're... Now, this... I think I made a mistake on the last one. I don't think that the... I think Troy is actually the name. Oops. I think Troy is actually the manager. I think the name comes first. Contact 1 for Coface. So here we go. John Keys is the manager for Irish Mike. Yeah. Let's double check on that. Let's come over here. Let's go back up to the top and see if I'm talking right. George Coface, Monique Alexander. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Looks like it's the company name. Well, in this case, it's a couple of people and then a company name. So it looks like it's always the name on top, and it's always the email or product line or oh, there's a website. Better put that in there too. Insert website. We want to put that in there. So you can tell I'm just kind of learning as I go here. Contact 1, contact 2, company name, city, street, city, state, zip, phone number 1, phone number 2, fax, email, product lines, and so forth. So just need you to keep doing that. I'm going to go ahead and leave this. In this case, I'm going to click right on the number 5. I'm going to drag down to here. And then I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say delete rows. That way I can move everything back up as I make the space here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this data in here. You can go ahead and hopefully I have those contact names right. I'll come back and fix that, but just keep moving the data up from Washington, and then you can go start over on Alaska. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here.